Hey everyone, welcome back to Gametopsy, where we cut deep into a game's design, story, and systems to figure out what truly worked and what didn't. Today's subject, Wuchang Form Feathers, the highly anticipated Soulslike RPG from Leenzee Games. You play as by Wuchang, an amnesiac pirate afflicted by a supernatural curse, transforming slowly into a beast. In this one-town land of Shu during the Ming Dynasty, you must fight grotesque horrors, master complex combat tied to feathering disease, and uncover the truth of your past. With 25 weapons, 40 spells, multiple endings, and unique systems like Skyborn Might and Inner Demon, this isn't just another Soulslike clone, it's a journey shaped by choice, culture, and chaos. Let's open it up. Development and background. Leenzee Games based in Chengdu began developing Wuchang in 2019, aiming to blend Chinese myth, Ming aesthetics, and high-skilled Souls combat using Unreal Engine 5. The game was officially announced at Xbox Games Showcase 2024 and confirmed for release in 2025 by publisher 505 Games. Throughout early 2025, preview events and hands-on demos highlighted its ambition. Multiple endings, non-linear boss order, and robust customization systems all reinforced the vision of player agency. Reviews during PAX East praised its vertical interconnected map design as Dark Souls level genius, with playable hubs, hidden routes, and deep cultural storytelling. The game's reception peaked in late 2025 when it won Spice of the Year and UCG Game Awards, and alluded to a long animatic fight for redemption in a cursed world. Narrative and world building. In Wuchang Form Feathers, you control Bai Wuchang, waking in a corrupted Shu province during the collapse of the Ming Dynasty. Now ravaged by the occult feathering plague, turning humans into feather beasts, both grotesque and tragic. As a pirate haunted by amnesia and her own spreading curse, every corridor and ruin holds echoes of her forgotten past. The world melds historical authenticity with myth and Lovecraftian terror. The architecture echoes Shandu relics and Xinjiang opera costumes, while environment clothes and character choices carry weight reflecting ancient philosophies and Shu legends. The narrative is layered and reactive. Interaction with real-life historical figures like Li Dingu, optional side quests, and branching dialogue influences your ending. The NPCs offer lore hints, moral dilemmas, and allegiances, shaping how Wuchang's story unfolds across the region, teetering between salvation and darkness. Gameplay and mechanics. The combat in Wuchang centers around distance management and precision timing. Unlike typical block-heavy Souls-like, this game rewards perfect dodges to build Skyborn Might, essential resource for weapon techniques and spells. Furthermore, visiting shrines resets build points and allows respec via the impetus repository, fostering experimentation and versatility. You wield from a roster of 25 weapons, including dual blades, spears, great axes, each with unique discipline trees and abilities like instant repose, wingers, or vortex strikes. Furthermore, the magic plays a core role. 40 spells tied to cultural themes weave into combos and deliver elemental strategy mid-fight. Moreover, the Inner Demon system heightens consequence. Each death feeds feathering corruption, which raises the Inner Demon power. If unchecked, your demon appears at your death site and you must reclaim your red mercury or lose it, adding tension to every reckless choice. Furthermore, the boss encounters demand adaptability. The mass halberd wielders punish spacing, while the vertical mage fights forces parries at range. Moreover, the bosses blend aggressive combos and magical sequences that test for resource strategy and timing. Visual and audio design. Visually, Wuchang bursts with cultural color amid dark fantasy. The temple rooftops and fire wares, lush green forests, feathered armor, and golden demon motifs stand out against the moody Ming architecture. Moreover, it doesn't offer somber gray tones or more Souls-like. This world lives with vibrancy. The audio further enhances immersion. The original soundtrack by Andy General Zongzigi blends traditional Chinese instruments with aggressive metal riffs, shifting tone to match both intensity of quiet lore segments. The combat effects are visceral. Steel clanks, sweeping magic runs, feather-imbued power surges feel weighty and cinematic. The NPC dialogues, environmental cues, and shrine chants evoke regional dialects and mythic tones, surrounding fantasy and cultural depth rather than generic fantasy tropes. Pros and cons. First, let's look at the pros. Number 1. Cultural reinvention of Souls-like. Wuchang succeeds by drawing deeply on Chinese myth and history, offering a fresh backdrop and emotional resonance. The feathering disease, ancient Shu architecture, and political NPC dynamics ground the world in something more than gothic fantasy. Number 2. Combat that rewards mastery. The raw fast approach, Skyborn Might charging, and weapon-specific discipline trees promote fluid aggressive play. The combat feels dynamic and layered, not stale or formulaic like many genre peers. Number 3. Meaningful systems and consequences. The Inner Demon mechanic ties narrative and gameplay. Your deaths matter. The skill trees, weapon switching, and free respecs give players agency to evolve and make mistakes worth learning from. And number 4, atmospheric and visual boldness. The colors, folklore, and architecture define Shu's style. Furthermore, the audio design amplifies emotional immersion, from chanting NPCs to clashing weapons. Every element feels intentional and culturally rich. And now let's look at the cons. Number 1, narrow focus on dodge mechanics. While dodge precision is satisfying, the intense focus on it may alienate players who prefer parrying or blocking based styles. Number 2, story and NPC depth vary. Though the main arc is clear, the side dialogues and faction NPCs feel underwritten. Moreover, the lore unfolds gradually and may feel light if you skip exploration. Number 3, visual clutter and effects fatigue. The fast skill animations and particle effects can lose clarity. The combat zones can feel visually noisy, losing readability during frantic fights. Number 4, high difficulty curve. While accessible respecs exist, some boss difficulty spikes and cumulative mechanic complexity can frustrate casual players looking for a more forgiving Souls-like experience. Final verdict. Wuchang Form of Feathers is a striking iteration of the Souls-like genre, combining cultural authenticity, system depth, and combat rhythm in a striking tapestry of myth and weapons. It's a bold, culturally rich Soulsborne experience that shines through risk-taking and elegance. It's built not just to challenge, but to immerse players in a world where each swing, death, and decision forges identity. However, its door-centric design and high visual intensity may not appeal to everyone, and for that it gets a Gametopsy score of 8.7 out of 10. What's your opinion on Wuchang Form of Feathers? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And hey, if you like this video, click like, share, and subscribe to watch more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay silver.